You are so gay.
Yeah, you like it.
Is yours unplugged? Mine unplugged. Hey, do you see? Oh,
Unplugged.
Am I plugged? Oh shit! I'm
No,
not
it's
plugged?
me. No, it was me. I'm good now.
Am I plugged in? All right. Sorry. Terrible way to start.
Bro, I gotta sit.
Dude, don't spit it out. You gotta swallow it, bro. Episode 28. Welcome back. You see Mexican OT was, you know, those like bull guys that get hit by the bulls and stuff.
The clowns?
Yeah, he was one of the clowns.
Really?
Yeah. Just getting fucked up.
I love Mexican OT.
Yeah, he's the OG.
He's such a normal dude.
Yeah. He was on Joe Rogan talking about, he's like, yeah, all the pretty women, I like to turn them down and go after the thick bitches.
The tortas.
He's like, they gotta have some love too. I was like, hey, you know, type shit.
Yeah. You're into what you're into.
Oh yeah. I was gonna talk about the gym's been good here recently. We got a little vacation coming up, so we're trying to
we do
lock in. I find the gym a lot better when I have like a damn dude. We didn't even start the time, bro. What are you doing?
That was you. You were.
I have done everything today.
That's cap.
I'm sorry, everybody, the audience. What have we been doing? 2 minutes. I'm just gonna go off that.
Yeah, go up. See, there's a timer set already.
Dude,
bada bing, bada boom, baby.
I think we should just cut this episode to 2 minutes and just
call it there. We
there.
almost took a nap and fell asleep.
Yeah, on top of each other.
Yo.
Back to what I was trying to talk about before you interrupted me. Ever so rudely.
Me.
Go to the gym with like a plan set in stone or
a goal.
like a goal or
To achieve.
Yeah, man. I find it so much more enjoyable or like it's fun for a couple weeks just to go and like hang out and hit a lift, you know, but like when you go to the gym and like you know what every day is dedicated for and you know like the end goal you're trying to achieve, it's really enjoyable.
Well, yeah, you got your reason why.
Yeah. Hashtag go watch episode 27. Talk about the reason why.
Yeah. Like, why am I hungry right now?
Because you're fat.
Lose weight. I need to lose weight.
Yeah, because you're fat. That's okay.
No, it's... Yo. We got to use different adjectives right here. That's me,
Fluffy.
dude. That's better. I like that.
Flumptuous.
Yeah. All right. We're getting there now. Yeah.
Right. You're like the level 6 of the 6 levels of fatness.
What?
Have you never seen that, Fluffy?
Yeah, I've seen that, but it's...
When he's like on the elevator and like level 6 is you see a big bitch walking.
Damn!
No, he's like, oh, hell no. It sounds like pressing the button.
Dude.
That's you, bro. That's like, that's like when you're about to hold the door and then you see this dude walking. You're like, oh, hell no, dude. Shut the
Bro,
door.
what are you talking about? I'm at a decent weight. Wait, dude, I weigh less than you.
I just am way bigger than you.
In certain ways, maybe.
Hey,
If you know what I mean.
hashtag one gorilla versus 100 men.
But
Dude, I could take on a gorilla. Wouldn't win, but
yeah, I think I'm gonna do something like that when I get old.
what?
Fight a gorilla or a tiger.
Yeah, just call me so I can watch that shit happen.
I just don't want to live till I'm like old and crippled.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
our lifetime's gonna be so much different though.
Yeah. So like, say like we're still walking around like we're 40 or 50 when we're 80 or 90.
Yeah.
Like around year 100, I'm gonna jump in a pit at a zoo. I'm gonna take out a tiger.
You think so? You think we're gonna still have tigers in pits by then?
Yeah.
I think we're not even gonna be like moving. We're just like sitting there and doing everything with our mind.
I mean, that'd be cool too. But I'd like to fight something barehanded, or maybe just like a knife.
I always think about like having to wrestle like a wolf or a coyote.
Yeah.
When I go outside.
Like that would be cool. And the cool thing is, like, if I win the fight, badass story. If I lose the fight, badass story.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
I'm gonna hype the story up if you die so much. I'm gonna be like, dude, he was almost there.
Yeah.
Had the dude in had the gorilla and had an arm, dude. He was choking him out.
Gorilla overpowered him. There's just too much for him.
Yeah. They're
You know
like the strength of like 10 full-grown men, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's a dream, right? 10 full-grown men attacking you.
Bro, they can easily bench press like 2 tons.
They were like doing like the height and weight of like what's his name? Not Brian Shaw. It's the Beast. Eddie Hall. Yeah, next
He was
to him.
talking about it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're like the same height and weight. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, 100 of them, 100 Eddie Halls would definitely win that
Yeah.
for sure.
You would think.
For sure.
Yeah.
Wasn't this conversation?
just-
Didn't this come up like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, of like 1 man versus 100 gorilla?
I know the.
Oh, I'm shit. Sorry, 100 men, 1 gorilla.
I know the like, the grizzly bear versus the gorilla was a big thing.
What's your take on that?
I think the grizzly wins
Yeah, me too.
like 80% of the time.
Yeah,
Every once in a while, you're gonna get a lucky hit in, or
I don't know, but the gorillas they can move just so much better though. Like grizzly bears are pretty much like
That's what I mean. Like every once in a while, they're gonna get in an advantageous situation where they're on their back or something.
yeah, just grizzly bears can go for the distance. Gorillas are like you sprint 20 yards and your bet's about done.
Exactly. Not
Yeah.
just that, but they also got like 7-inch daggers on their hands. So
Yeah,
a few good swipes and it's over.
yeah. I think it'd be like a damage control type of thing for the
Yeah.
gorilla if he was trying to win that.
Now, like depending on the setting too, like there's a
Like,
bunch
are
of
you
good
on a
trees
hill
around.
or are you in the water?
Yeah. Is it just a
Is there
flat plain?
salmon around to distract the grizzly bear?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. That'd be pretty interesting to see too.
Yeah. I've seen some scientists talk about or like animal people, whatever you call them.
Zookeepers,
No,
biologists.
sure.
All right. Here's some bullshit. Go ahead, Come
Dude,
on.
they were just talking about the 100 versus 1 gorilla.
Yeah, what'd they
It
say?
was just basically like an endurance race. Like the first 30, 40 people, they'll
Oh
fucking
yeah,
die.
numbers are gonna overpower it for
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
And then like it's gassed out and everybody
Gassed
jumps
up,
it.
shot of heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be pretty interesting. I always think about like when I'm hunting too, like if a deer just comes like sprinting at me and. No way, you just finished that. Bro, you opened that 5 minutes ago. I always think about like a deer running up and like stabbing my ass, bro, when I'm like trying to walk to the truck. You ever think about that?
You would think
Like
about
imagine taking that in the rear end in the middle of the darkness.
that. Yeah, you're dead.
No, you're not dead, but you're gonna like sore ass. Like,
It's not gonna stop there.
yeah, but not like no. You can manage it after that, but like the initial penetration is gonna be pretty outstanding.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have your headlamp on. Like usually, like you try to keep the headlamp off. Don't want to like disturb anything. That's gonna send you for a loop, dude. Imagine 4 a.m, 5 a.m, pitch black. Let me set the scenery. Pitch black. You're walking through the woods.
Mm-hmm.
You're here. Shh. Like, all right, no big deal. You got to cross the field, right? Bam. We got wheat up to your chest. Doesn't really get that tall, but let's pretend. And then you hear something again. And you start getting a little scared. Butthole puckers up a little bit. You start walking a little faster. And then that thing attacks you in the back.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a headlamp on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably dead.
I don't think so. I don't think you're going to die, but...
Not from that one hit, but I don't think it's gonna stop there. I think if it's gonna attack you, it's gonna keep attacking you.
Every hunter thinks that when they're in the tree stand, they always think about jumping on top of the deer and like
I have thought of that.
slitting its throat. Yeah,
That would be sick.
yeah, that'd be pretty intense. But the main thing, if you can get a hold of the antlers, you're fine.
You think?
100%. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Like, oh, I seen this terrible video. This one deer just jumped and speared its head right into a tree and like broke its back or its neck. It's pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. He jumped over the fence line and
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That one, like, yeah. And he did like a front flip into a tree, and like he was like in the middle of a park. That was sad, but yeah. What I was getting at with that, like, if you could manage like to break the deer's neck or something like that, that would be.
Yeah, but I still think if it attacked you first, like in the back, I think you're dead. Because if you've seen them like attack like small animals, they do not give up. Like
No,
dogs
but
or,
also a small animal's not a human that can grab them.
I know, but if you get surprise attacked,
Yeah, but I don't think
going
the
down to the
first
ground.
hit you're gonna get.
yeah, but if
Oh,
it
yeah.
punctures you, you're going down to the ground, and then it's
Yeah.
just gonna stomp you out.
Yeah, more than likely it's not gonna puncture you. But yeah, I mean it's. See, a deer like the bucks won't really stomp you. Really, they'll just try to spear you with the little things on their head.
Yeah, and they might just keep continuously trying to spear you. If you
Yeah.
get hit in the right spot.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
When I was little, we were out in the woods and we heard coyotes, and they're like, "Oh, it's no big deal. They only like will attack humans if they're in a pack." And like I was like 4 or 5 years old. I was like, "Oh, they don't help me much." But
No, they'll attack you.
oh yeah,
They
yeah,
take the small kids.
yeah. They like
Small
the young
dogs.
ones.
Dude, they're smart with the dogs. They play with them and stuff, and they're like, "Hey, you want to come back to my place?"
Oh yeah, they're just
and then they eat them.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Joe Rogan was talking about he had a chicken back there. He had a 6-foot tall fence, and the coyote jumped in, grabbed a chicken, and just jumped on top of the fence, sat there with ease, and then just like jumped off the other side. Yeah,
Yeah, they're crafty. Do you know they're in like every city in America?
they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
And they're like invasive, and they're super hard to like keep the population down.
Well, yeah, because so when they howl and they don't like, let's say, old Cuzzo over here has been executed, right? The females automatically go in heat to start breeding again
Yeah.
to replace old Cuzzo. So
They do like a roll call, and they're like, "Oh, somebody's missing. Let's pop out another one."
yeah, like it's time to get it on
Yeah.
and get more babies out there.
Old Jimmy down the street got hit by a car.
Yeah,
Got to replace him.
we used to do that. Coyote hunt growing up, that was fun. It's they run so much, dude. They run like 30 to 40 miles a day. It's just stupid. But that was a fun time. A lot of walking in the snow. But up in Michigan, every field's like a big square. So like you could like see the tracks across the field, or like if you drive around the 4 like roads and don't see any tracks leaving, but you see tracks going in, like you know the coyote's sitting in the woods in the middle of the field, so you just send some dogs after it, and then you go out there with a gun and stuff like that. It's fun. But that's Michigan stuff right there, man. I always want to go hog hunting too out of a helicopter.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah,
Yeah,
with
that'd
the
be
AR.
sick.
That'd be intense. That's a Texas thing though, I think.
We should take a trip there.
I want to go down there and see Joe Rogan's thing.
We'll do that, and then we'll go hog hunting.
Yeah, it's gonna be an expensive
That would be
trip.
cool.
But, dude, my brother is, I think he just got back from Canada, 2 days ago. They shot like over 600 geese or something like that, 700 geese with 8 guys, and I think it was 8 days long. It's crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah. So it's like I think it's a reservation hunt or there's snow geese. There's a season where you can shoot as many as you can, and then all the meat, they're not wasting the meat. They're donating it because you can't take it across the border. So they donate all the meat of what they kill. Yeah, you just
I wonder
unload
why you can't take it across the border.
diseases.
Really?
Yeah, like a lot of meat, it's hard to get from other countries and stuff. Like CWD for deer, chronic waste disease. If that like pretty much makes like deer into like zombies basically, and they like want to spread it to other deer once they get it. But like if you were to have that in a population and then take that meat up to Canada, and humans haven't been able to get it yet through eating the meat. It can get transferred that way and stuff like that too. It's just
A precaution thing.
yeah, or pesticides and stuff like that. Just like when we come over here and took over this fine establishment called the United States of America, all of our diseases like killed a lot of the Indians and stuff like that.
Yeah, the smallpox and the common colds and all that.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, type shit. But I think why. I mean, it might be other reasons too. And Canada's just stupid. It's a stupid country, anyways. But
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense because you can kill the same bird across the border.
right, yeah. Especially the birds do just fly across the border.
Yeah.
So
So it's not really. It's different than deer because like deer, they kind of find their little 50-mile radius that they like to live in, and then they stay there. Versus the birds that are migrating across the whole northern hemisphere.
well, I mean that makes sense because like the Canadian goose is named Canadian goose because it's from Canada.
Yeah.
From to the let's see.
But
Let's see if-
still, a disease like that's kind of hard to keep
No, I mean yeah.
in one place.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some reading into that because it's not like a. Decided we can design force. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's disease is the main thing I would think. Yeah, and Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. It's got to be that, but still.
It's just odd.
Yeah, I mean, you got a point. They do kind of fly over, but
Yeah.
still, I mean, you never know. I don't know. Let's see, what's up next? I guess the pod, dude. We've been stuck at 120 subscribers for like a month now.
I think it's fine. 120 dope people.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. It's like a.
It's a little plateau like last episode. You know, you go up, plateau. We just gotta.
Do
There's
it for
gonna
the
be
right
something
reasons.
that's gonna break us through the next level. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
that's just how the internet works too. Like something
Right.
gains traction and it's gone.
Right. Oh, it's doing it for the right reasons too. Like
Yeah.
we enjoy it. You know, today we were tired, but that's part of it too. And oh yeah, and then we started doing the Instagram and TikTok too. I've not looked at that yet. How that stuff's going.
I haven't
But
looked at any of it.
it's Did you ever figure out the Instagram? What was going on there?
I couldn't figure out the scheduling at all.
Did we even post any or no?
I guess I
Yeah.
could just post them every day, but I'd have to go on there every day and do it manually.
Yeah, I mean that's part of it. But yeah, the TikTok's been easier, but
Yeah, the TikTok was easy.
YouTube's the easiest by far.
Oh yeah.
YouTube is good. Our shorts have been doing good. I think the last 28 days we've had like, was it 22 or 28,000 views or something like that?
That was the last time we checked it. That was a week ago.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what our
good.
views and stuff are at right now, which you can probably look that up. But I'm not signed in on this one.
Oh. Yeah, it's been fun though. Been still enjoying it. Yeah, we have nothing planned for today. New camera's been doing good.
Very happy with it.
Yeah, we're gonna take it down to Alabama and try to get some foot. Oh, we gotta get JT's GoPro.
Yeah.
You gotta remember to do that. Get some footage because that you can get in the water. I'm not trying to drop a camera in the water.
Just a little water, a little hog.
All right, shut up, dude. I don't even know. You just threw me off.
You're welcome.
Idiot, dude. Oh.
But yeah, we do need to take that.
I'm excited. I'm excited to do some fishing, bro. That like we have like the place we're staying at though. There's like a whole lagoon in the front of it, and I think it's gonna be a good time. Get some food. Get out of here. I don't know who's gonna watch Sam though.
Is there fish in like the lagoon?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. The ocean connects to the lagoon, so there could be sharks in there, bro.
We should
Manatees.
chum it.
Yeah, we should.
Like if we catch like a little one, we just gut it and just throw the whole thing in there.
Yeah.
Chum the waters.
Or we just put you in there and your chummy ass could go in there.
Shut up. It's a seal.
Bro, there's a whale in here.
But no, that would be sick. I just think I feel like we might get in trouble for that.
I don't know. I don't
Chumming
think anybody's.
waters. Hopefully it's not like swimming water.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's done that yet.
I feel like that's kind of we could get in trouble for that.
You
But
think?
we should still risk it. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean it'd be fun.
But I think we got to get a permit, don't we? Like
What?
fishing permits.
No,
We don't.
nah.
What state is it?
I don't know. I'm not gonna get no fucking permit to float a kayak and go fishing.
All right, we just hope we don't get.
Like when I go to Michigan, I fish off the dock. Hypothetically, I don't get a permit to fish there. It's just,
You're supposed to.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
How about this? We're not saying we done anything or didn't do anything, but we'll look into it.
Yeah, we'll look into it, but for sure, in most states you're supposed to have a fishing permit.
I think all states you should have a fishing permit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if you're on a pontoon on just like a lake and you're fishing off the back of it, nobody's got. I mean, probably definitely get checked.
They be checking people.
Yeah, that's a good
I've been
idea.
checked before, just sitting on the side of the bank.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Growing up.
We're gonna look into that.
Yeah.
Pate's gonna look into that for sure.
I know JT's bought a couple permits before in Florida for fishing,
Oh
just
yeah.
on the side of the beach.
Yeah, but like when I went charter fishing last
Yeah.
year, I didn't. You don't have to buy one if you're like if you're fishing
It's-
with the charter, you don't have to.
Yeah,
buy
you
one.
don't have to buy it from the
Yeah.
But it's if you're fishing off the bank or off a pier or something. I think you have to have a permit.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that.
Yeah, 100%.
We can just get
We'll
one on the
figure
way
it out,
down there.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the internet's cool like that. You can get like a lot of them electronically. So
You get all of them electronically.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, you know, some people are difficult. They don't do that stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hopefully, there's a grill there too. We could grill out and watch sunsets and hold
Did you say a
hands.
grill?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a outdoor grill. Yeah. We just watch sunsets and hold each other's hands and stuff.
yeah, that'd be cute. And then we take a video of it.
Yeah.
That's our new intro. Us skipping across the beach.
We are
gay.
Yeah, dude. You know, this whole time, all these people that comment we shouldn't have a podcast. I kind of agree with you on this one.
The
'cause-
past like 20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, that's all we've been filming for is 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, we're just going to inch this along just through a whole 45 minutes. Bear with us if you want to. Probably going to lose a couple subs over this one, but that's okay.
Nah.
We got some topics up here, though. I want to talk about gambling. You want to talk about gambling?
We can.
Like
It's fun.
your employment for the past 6 months.
Well, you know, you win some money and
Lose some money.
lose some money, win some money, and
So, like, what's
you
the,
get
like...
lucky enough to be up and stay up, and then it just kind of compounds and
What's the strat walking in?
make as much money as you can.
Yeah, okay, let's take it through. So, bam, put the car in park. You're in the parking lot. You're strolling up, right? You're just like thinking, man, this machine, okay, I hit good in that machine. Walk in. The dude checking the ID already knows you because you come there every day.
Mm-hmm.
Walk right by that dude. Okay. Do you go find, like, one of the managers and be like, what
What's
machine's
hitting?
been hitting?
No.
Or do you just, like, that machine is going good? Or do you, like, see the fat pig machine and be like, that's like me, let me just...
No, so like, it's a lot of it's feeling. Like, you won't know until you start playing the machine. Like, if it doesn't feel like it's gonna hit, I switch machines. And then like, some of them, like the progressives, like the major or the grand, they're higher than they usually are. It's just more likely to hit.
Right,
Type
right.
deal. And then like, since they're derby machines, they're all on like different servers.
Yeah, but aren't, like, 3 of them on the same...
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
this cluster of like 3 to 6 are on the same server. This
Right.
cluster is on the same server. So if you hit the major on this one, it's gonna drop on all these type deal. And then usually like in those clusters, 1 or 2 of them are hitting.
Gotcha.
And then if not, like that whole cluster's dead. So you just kind of move on to the next game and then see how they feel. You play different. What I like to do is play different bets, and then like certain bets feel better than other ones, and they usually hit if they feel like hitting.
How much money do you bring into such occasion?
Between like $200 to like $500.
And how long does that last you?
Depends if I'm winning.
If you're winning. Could be all night, right?
Could be all night, yeah. I mean, it just depends. Like, basically the way the slot machines are all set up, or any kind of slot machine, even the Derby ones, is there's RTP, which is a return to player.
And what do you mean by Derby machines?
In the state of Kentucky, they don't allow certain classes of gambling, which are what like the reasons why we don't have cards like poker,
Right.
blackjack. The
Sport betting, can we do that now?
sport betting, we can do that.
Ah, type shit.
Yeah. Betting on fights or any of that. That's why like Prize Picks a lot here, or
Right.
DraftKings and
You
all
just have
that.
to go across Tennessee border, or you get a VPN.
You could.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they have it in Tennessee. I don't know all the states. I know in Indiana they have like I think it's class 3 gambling or whatever. They're all under different classes. But since the Derby and sports betting are allowed here, they basically set it up to where every spin there's a simulated Derby going on, and based
Right.
off of like the automatic or the random horses it picks is how much money you're gonna win.
Oh, so you're basically playing with horses then.
Yeah, but like every spin, it's picking horses. So it is
Gotcha.
random, but it's just a different kind of random. Like the other ones in like Vegas or like the places where they allow card tables,
They don't have that.
they're not Derby machines. So everything is completely random. Each machine's not on the same server as the other one, like these are.
Right, out of the big ones, right?
Because like the way a Derby set up is you're playing the odds, so that's why all the different horses have different odds. It's based off of what other people are betting. So like
Oh.
if everybody bets the top horse, your odds are lower, and
Right.
then you win less money because there's more
Right,
people
it's a
betting
higher
on that
chance
horse.
of that horse winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like in there, what I've noticed too is like they hit better when it's slower.
Like when the night's slower, like less people.
Yeah,
there?
there's less people in there. I mean, you also get like a better pick at like what machines you want to play
machines?
too. And then, but the RTP on all machines is usually around like 95 to 97%. So
And what's return to player mean?
the basis of it is that you put $100,000 in that machine, you're getting like $96,000 back.
Gotcha.
So I guess like a lot of those slot machines where people are like sitting there, especially like the different classifications, the ones that aren't Derby machines, they do pay like when they're like this one's due.
Right.
Technically, like you stay there long enough, you will get most of your money back.
Right.
But like that's not what you're playing for. You're playing for
Get
to
in
be
and out
to be the
quick as
one that gets the
possible.
RTP. Yeah.
Right. So, like essentially, the machines are programmed to always be in a profitable margin.
Yeah.
Right. Wasn't there a time like 2 months ago where like people were winning on this like one machine too much, so they like shut it down or something?
Yeah, they had to like reprogram those. They were like shooting out the grand on those machines, which is like $50,000. Shot it out like 3 or 4 times in 1 week,
Damn.
and then they shut them things down real quick. They were like, "Yeah, we gotta change the programming and blah blah blah."
Yeah. Wow.
I was actually there one night when it hit, and this lady
Oh,
was
did you?
screaming. I thought like,
She died.
yeah, I thought someone was dying. or
Should have
something.
kidnapped her afterwards. But
Yeah, okay.
jump in the parking lot.
50K.
50K, bro. $100.
Take out taxes, whatever that is.
25%. Oh shit. With the taxes set up though, isn't there a threshold? Isn't it different at every state or casino what the threshold is?
Yeah, the
of when
Derby
taking out
ones are
taxes?
weird. The Derby ones are weird. It's based off of what you're wagering. So like, you could do a $1 bet and win $700 and get taxed on it. But you could do like a $10 bet, win $2,000 and not get taxed on it.
Huh. Is that
It's all
yeah,
it's
percentage?
weird. Yeah, it's based off of I don't know what kind of numbers, but it's based off what you bet. So, really, if you win a lot of money there, but it's all like smaller hits, and you're doing bigger bets, like doing like $10 bets, and you're winning like 500, 1,000, 800, anything under
Right.
like $2,000.
Right.
You could stack that up versus when you're not getting taxed on it versus when you're at like the regular casinos. You get taxed on anything that's over $1,200.
Right. Right. But you can't also decide. If you're betting $10 to spin, you're probably going to be hitting more than $800.
Yeah, you could be. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's a higher chance because that's a
Yeah,
pretty
well-
high betting for per spin.
Yeah. So like, you're betting, and who knows how many casinos. The top bet could be like $500 to spend.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So then when you're walking up to the machine, about to touch that luscious button that says push me, that feeling, do you get confused like when it's like that mentally good feeling or like your stomach's like, yeah, this is going to be hitting? Like, can you decipher? Like, are you pretty locked in and like what your internally feelings are? Like, I think this is going to be good. Like, it's a good question for your mom too because your mom's like the only person I know that's up.
Yeah, my mom.
Like,
yeah.
and it's not like 1 week she's up. It's like
Consistently.
4 years she's up or 3 years, whatever it is.
I mean, it depends on like how well you can like manage your feelings. You're down money. You're just hoping that any machine will pay you.
Right.
So you're like, I need to
down
hit something.
bad,
I need to
right?
hit something.
Yeah.
I need to hit something. Yeah, which is why you budget yourself. You're like, this is all I'm getting.
Yeah.
All
Which
I'm
is
bringing
why
there.
people keep coming back when they're in
Yeah.
a losing streak.
Yeah, but no, I don't know how to explain it. It's like sometimes the machines just play differently. It's like when they're about to pay out, they kind of leak a little bit. So like you're getting like smaller little hits that you just
Like more
usually don't.
consistent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus like every spin's a dead spin. You're not getting anything back.
Yeah, that's like when I play. It's like, no.
Yeah, like nothing's going on.
Right.
So like those machines, they're dead to me. I leave. But like I'm getting little line hits. Like it's like at least paying my money back. I'm
Yeah.
like, maybe something's going on here.
Right.
Maybe something's going on here. And then boom, you're in a bonus with some money. And then you do a few more spins and you're like, is it still doing it?
Right.
Nope.
Dip out. What's it like hitting on a machine someone else just got up from?
Oh,
Is that a good feeling?
Freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they look at you, I just got off that shit. I'm like,
Yeah, they like low key feel like they need some of that money.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, bitch.
Yeah. It's usually some like
Should have
older
sat in the
person.
pocket longer, you freaking loser.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it happens to everybody. It's happened to me.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to not feel some animosity towards that.
No, I just smile. I'm like, good for you.
Yeah.
And then move on with my day.
Yeah, but damn, bro, that was close. Dude, my favorite people of all time is the screen touchers, bro.
Bro, they low key break out in sweats.
Yeah, and be like slapping the fucking machine.
Dude, their hands on the machine.
Yeah, yeah.
Slapping it. I've seen them slapping the hell out of the button, breaking
Yeah.
buttons, banging on the board. I mean, everything.
It's quite impressive how
So everybody's got their own little ritual for every game. It's crazy.
yeah, like how sold they are that one day this addiction's gonna pay out. Like, oh, like
I mean,
dude,
it's definitely possible to get up, but like
yeah, but that like logically does not help the machine.
no,
Like, you're-
the superstition like
Right,
touching ooh,
Yeah.
it doesn't do
Like you're touching buttons and like lights.
Yeah.
That there's not gonna.
But that's the thing about those machines. Like as soon as you press the button, it already knows what it's paying you.
Right. It knows the next thousands of what it's gonna pay.
Yeah. So like if a machine just shuts down randomly in the middle of a bonus, they can go through there and reset the machine and be like, "Oh yeah, here's your bonus. Did you want to watch it?"
Right.
Like that happened to my mom one time.
Oh really?
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, I saw how much you won. Do you want to know?" And she's like, "No, I didn't finish the bonus." He's like, "Oh, you want to watch it too? Okay." And then he's like, "It's gonna start from the beginning." And then
Oh, it just replays it. Yeah, because it's like if someone does 25-cent spins for 18, or if they do $1 spins for 12 spins, like it's all like mapped itself out basically.
yeah. Well, it just knows what's gonna hit as soon as you hit the button.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's like all the odds are already played out in the back end,
Yeah.
which is weird. But I mean, that's computer stuff right there.
Yeah.
You still get the high whenever you hit though. Like, what's that feel like? Because the most I ever won was like $400, and I hated it. That was
It's
so stupid.
it's insane. Like
I don't get that dopamine. I get like, what the fuck am I doing here?
it's like you're living in a dream. Like it just doesn't make sense. If you hit high enough, which I've hit some pretty big like numbers before,
Right.
and if you hit like the grand or something huge, nothing feels real. Your heart's beating and you're like, what is
help but to
going on?
smile.
Yeah, when
You know,
you're just
just
like,
jittery.
you're like, oh my God, like, I don't understand how this is real.
Yeah,
Like
and that's the feeling you're chasing.
Yeah.
Right? Is that
Yeah. I was talking to my mom. I was like, is that what like cocaine or like meth feels like? Because like,
yeah, but I feel like that's in everything. Like
yeah.
like in even like MMA or or hell even selling cars or doing something that most people haven't done or that most people want to do. I think that's just a huge dopamine.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean those are just a little bit different. Cause you're kind of working towards those. This is and you're expecting it. You know what I mean? You're trying to manifest this.
Yeah.
You're working towards it. You're taking all the right steps to get to this goal.
Well, I think a
and
lot of it's
achieve
like
something.
what you're
versus
passionate about too.
versus this, like you're sitting there, you're not really expecting anything because it's gambling and it's luck. You press a button, and suddenly you win $10,000. You're
Right.
like, how does that work?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's so instant when
yeah,
it
but
happens.
it's like I don't know. I mean, it's still like there's a sort of preparation or, the what the potential of the end goal is. Just like, bottom of the ninth inning, 2 outs, your last batter, bases loaded, you hit a grand slam to win it. Like, what could happen in the best scenario, and then you don't really expect it. But when the best scenario does happen, it's like
Yeah, that's
like
when
you
it's
chase
crazy.
that high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It's a crazy feeling, but like I'm not in there to really chase that high. I'm like
That's bullshit, bro.
I'm trying to win money.
Yeah, but that's because you're chasing that high.
No.
Yeah, you're chasing like 25% of it. Like you're not trying to be greedy and get like the 10 G's every time, but you're like, if it happens, great. But you're chasing like the 25%, like just enough to keep going. I hit $400. I was like, dude, this is the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh, it is really stupid.
Yeah,
the way it
it's-
works
it's
is
like-
just like it's insane.
I press a plastic button. This machine throws some lights at me and says supposedly I win $400.
The amount of money that people like lose in there is absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Absolutely nuts. Like I've talked to people on there before. They're like some dude. He's there all the time, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm down $6K tonight." I'm like, "Why are you here?
Right.
Like, do you not have a number in your head that you're like, this is all I'm losing today or all I'm
Right.
losing tonight?" And this dude's like, "Yeah, I'm down $6K." And then some other lady was like, "These machines are due. I put like $12,000 in this one." I'm like, what?
Oh.
Yeah, and like the thing is, the more money you put in those machines, the more money it's gonna spit out. So like, if somebody does win a lot of money,
Right.
that means they put
A shitload of money.
yeah,
Or you capitalize on someone else's
or yeah,
stupid self,
and you're
and then
capitalizing on somebody else's
right place,
if
right
you
time,
win. Yeah.
which is like what you want to do. It's
Which
like
is what you
selling
wanna do.
cars.
Yeah.
It's like selling cars, right place, right time.
you
Like
kind
being-
of reaping the benefits of somebody's downfall.
100%. Like you're stepping on them to get to where you want to be. But it's like that's the price you pay to, I guess, be in slots, right?
Yeah,
It's like
take that chance.
you know that risk, But
Yeah.
it's always best to be lucky versus good. But
Yeah.
you ever can't be really good at slots, I don't think. But yeah, being lucky is the obviously way to go.
I think you can be smart about it. Like,
Like in what way?
like having your number in your head where you're like,
Oh,
I'm done.
yeah.
And then when you're up money, you leave and like,
That's what I'm good for. I'm like the good angel on your shoulder, my bro. Let's step out.
Yeah, it's just a good thing.
Right. Yeah, I don't have that addictive mindset to that. That baffles me.
It blows my mind. I was talking to some of the people that work there, and I'm like, does it not like baffle you how much it's like the people that like pay out the hand pays or
Right,
whatever.
yeah.
I'm like, does it not blow your mind how much money comes in and out of this place? And they're like, yeah.
And it's a small casino. Like
Yeah.
legitly, like the Mint here in Bowling Green is quite small to what most casinos would be.
Exactly. And it's
Well, like the one dude that won 100 G's and spent it all back that night.
yeah.
Like a dude legitly hit everything you could ever dream for as a slot person. Put it all back in that night.
Yeah.
Or most of it anyway.
No, all of it.
All of it.
Every single cent.
That is wild. To do what? Like you literally, I wish I could have talked to that dude that day. Be like, bro, just go home.
I know. I wish I was there. I'm
Yeah.
sure many people did. Because a lot of people like walking around in there.
Even the workers, they're like egging you on. Like, hey, bro,
they
you're
were
up,
like,
bro.
dude,
Let's
you
go.
can go.
Right.
Like you probably need to go. Like that's a lot of money to have on you. You need to go.
Right.
Like just trying to make up any excuse for like to kick this guy out. And he's
Yeah.
like, no.
Dude, I would have called security. Be like, bro, get this dude out of here.
But like people in there too, like they hit something and then the other people will come up to him and be like, might be time for you to go, man.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, if someone's gonna be stupid, then it's business. At the end of the day,
Yeah, it's on them.
like, we tried helping you. You
Mhm.
know, like as the GM of the place, you're probably like, hang out with us, bro. But yeah, wow, that is crazy. Like,
Oh, it's stupid.
I would have so much regret for my entire life. Like, I would never look at my bank account and not be like, I could have 100,000 more.
That's the thing about the 100,000 too. Like those machines are made to be profitable. So
Right.
if it's able to give you out $100,000, imagine how much had to go in there before to even be
Right, like the
considering
machines
it.
making money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Golly.
Like, let's say at that point the RTP added up to where it needed to be at like 96%. That means
It's ready to pay out.
no, that means it paid out $100,000 at 96%. That means it made what, 10 grand or whatever.
Yeah, I mean 4%. Yeah, it would be. Yeah. Wow, that's just crazy to me, dude.
Yeah, like that means that much money has gone in there already, which is nuts.
You could have bought could have paid off a house.
Yeah, that's
Bought
somebody's
some
tuition.
property. Could have bought a nice watch or a car. Could have just invested it, made like $4 or $5 grand off that a year, and just not do anything with it.
Yeah,
I wonder how drunk that guy was or what he was on. He was probably on like too much Adderall.
probably.
Where he was like, bro, I got.
I think he was drunk. I think that was what I heard. He was drunk,
Yeah,
and he was doing like $250 spins or something.
yeah. But he's like a huge gambler, though, is he not?
I would assume so if he's doing that.
Yeah, I mean, if he's doing $250 spins, either he's super stupid, or he's got a lot of money and he's super stupid.
Yeah,
Probably option 2. He's probably got a lot of money and he's pretty idiotic.
yeah. I mean, obviously. I mean, phew, that's a
Yeah, but even if you're playing it for the fun of it, like, and you win 100 G's, like that's all the fun that you can have, especially at a small casino like
yeah.
that.
You've reached the top, the
Like,
pinnacle.
Yeah, like
Just stop.
even probably in Vegas, that's a high hit too. I mean, unless you're spending like $500 a spin.
Yeah, no, that's a huge hit.
Still, that's a huge hit.
At any casino.
Right. And just to be like, I'm going to put it back in.
Unless you get on like, I mean, there's probably a few machines out there that like the grand is like $1 million.
Yeah, but they just never pay out $1 million, you don't think?
It's like once a year maybe.
Yeah, because the RTP?
The RTP, yeah.
Yeah, has to get up to it to then pay it out.
Yeah.
So the RTP, like as it's increasing, and then it like pays out, let's say this player $1 grand, does it drop back down, and then keep increasing? And like,
Well, like, no, it's completely random, like what you'll hit, but like, it knows how to manage what it gives out to get to that point. So like, here's 100%,
right?
and the RTP is how much it's paying out. So like, first day, the machine's just like going up and down, up and down, like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, like 1 second, like if you were to check the numbers on the machine, it's only paid out 80% of the RTP.
Right.
Or you check it 2 days later, it's at 110.
Right.
But it's going to make its way back down to that average
Gotcha.
of 96%.
Gotcha.
So it can pay out more than it has been put in there. It's all based off of the calculations that the machine does.
Yeah, that's weird. And like these machines are only getting better, especially when AI gets involved with these machines. They're gonna be crazy.
That'll be nuts.
They'll never lose in the
Yeah.
long term. Like if you take, you may win individually, but if you take like a month period of the machine, it's never gonna lose money.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy.
And then, one day, people are going to start hacking them again. There used to be some way to hack them, like the old quarter machines, and they just
Kept paying out
kept paying out. Yeah.
type shit. That's been 45 minutes, brother.
Dang.
Let's go wrap it and tap it. Get the editing done.
Yeah.
Play some Call of Duty, and that's gambling 101, folks. So you want to get addicted to something? He's your guy. Go spend your money at
Yeah.
casinos.
If you want to go to a casino, go ahead. I'll collect the
fun.
RTP, and you can lose money.
Yeah. Enjoy the time. Pay when you're losing money, Paige can be the one making money off your loss. So just know that. And thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your
We
day.
love losers.
Adios.